Well, hello everybody. I've had a lot of requests to show you how I do my bales. So here we go. What you need, now this is wire, obviously, and I use Benecreat. This is a 20 gauge wire, okay? 20 gauge wire. And I also use, depending, a 24 gauge or the 26 gauge. I use a pin to start a hole, then I use a drill to finish the hole. You'll need pliers, wire cutters, and the doodad. the word escapes me at the moment. All right, well, let's get going, huh? All right, now I've already done this, so pre-drilled this, so I was gonna go through the steps with you. Basically, you find exactly the position you want, right? And you just, with the pin, because the pin is very precise, as a drill can kind of go this way and that way. All right, done with that. Then, take your drill, and gently drill and keep watching. Make sure you're going directly in the center. Give it a good voila. Do it a couple of times because this particular wire is what's going to be thick. It's going to be thick. So we need a thicker hole. And I don't have a lot of screws. I need to get new screws or new drill bits. But you want the hole big enough to accommodate double wire, but not too big. Oh, I forgot something. Crazy glue. Okay, here we go. So we take a bit of wire, not too much. What you want to do though is warm it up with your fingers. Make it nice and soft. It's not that soft, but softer. All right, I'm going to cut. Well, now for this one, I think I'm going to do just three loops. Okay, done with that. Now we put it away. Oh, I have to say just now, excuse me for the gloves. I suffer from chronic eczema and psoriasis from allergic reaction I had to resin a couple of years ago, and I don't do anything without my gloves on. In fact, my hands are just getting better now. That's why I'm doing this video now. Right, so leave it about a tail about that much. You don't need that much. And we're going to wrap it around the mandrel. Ah, the mandrel, that's the word. 2, 3. No, I'm going to do 4. 4, okay. Nice and snug there. Cross it over a bit. Try to make sure it's lined up. You can see. And take your pliers. Give it a, hold it there and give it a good old twist. 2. Not too bad, all right. And then twist. 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 You don't want to twist too much like I just did, so that you're not going to be able to get back off the mandrel. So, loose up a bit. There we go. Okay. So there we've got a twist. I'm going to give this a good cut. I don't want it too deep. We're going to try about here. Okay. Cut that. Now I'm going to sharpen the end like that. Now at this point, if you wanted to put a bead here like that, you can do that. But you just, put your bead on and then you cut according to your bead length, and then you, add this extra bit there. Okay, but I'm not using a bead today. I'm going to use wire. Okay. Now that works. And before I take it off the mandrel, I want to make sure it's going to fit properly. So I take it and very gently, because at this point here, the resin can separate from your piece, and you don't want that. All right, that's what we're going to. You can see it's quite a thick piece of. Why is that not working for me? Of course it just does this now to me, huh? See, it's starting to separate. A little bit there, but that's okay. That's because I didn't make my hole big enough, but it doesn't matter because what I'm gonna do is gonna cover over that bit anyway, okay? There we go. That works. That'll work. Don't worry about it if it's a little bit lopsided just now because we'll fix that up after. That works. All right, now take it off. Crazy glue. And brush. Now, put it back in again. Oh, I didn't mention this piece, the clay. I roll all my clay pieces to the thickest setting on my pasta machine. Now I don't have an Atlas. I don't know what brand mine is. But it goes from 1 to 9, so there is no 0. I don't know how many millimeters thick that is. But the reason I do that because I like a beefy piece, to be honest with you, because I like it substantial. Also because I usually drill down into my piece. If I did it on a 2 or a 3, it would not be possible, right? Okay, this is pretty stuck now. Okay, take that off. Now, you can see it's looking pretty good there. All right, okay. We'll let that sit a minute. Now, I'm going to go with a 24. Yeah, 26 is going to be a bit thin. I usually use 26 for earrings. That's another video. Right. Now, take a good length. Because we're going to cover up this little bit here. We're going to go down, right? So I think we're going to go about... a little bit more. This is pure. I don't measure. I will for you guys in a minute. I never measure because any leftover wire, I just use it and make my earring screws because I do the same, this style, just the two loops with this wire or the 26 gauge wire to make my earring screws. So there's no wastage, or not much wastage. Okay, so let me just get, excuse me, I get my little trusty measuring tape. Right, so this is it's spot on 40 centimeters. Nice one. Now, okay. Now, what we do, there's a little hole there. See that little hole? Stick the wire through that little hole and just bend it down. Okay? Hold it taut, and then with not too much pressure, but enough pressure, start winding. I'm sorry, I need to do this. Have my glove back, please. Where'd it go? Come on. Oh, bye-bye glove. Right, this is going to be cut off anyway. Okay. So, wrap around. Now, sometimes I do get sloppy and I kind of call it like it's got a scarf. But because I want to cover over that little bit where the resin lifted off the piece, off the clay, I'm going to very carefully wrap that around. We'll do one more. That's good. That's good. All right. We'll cut this off. And I'm going to leave that for the moment because hold on a minute now. Just going to cut this a little bit off. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take, I have a pin. This is going to be the next part. I'm just testing this out just now. You put resin just here. Hold that in place. And we're going to resin just here to hold it in place. Then after that is dry, or after it's cured, we're going to come over here and cut this. Okay? Then we're going to take this, and it's very simple. This is just a nail tool. Okay? And we're just going to very carefully, 1, 2, 3, separate the coil. You can go as wide as you want. For this, I think this is just fine. You see? And again, put resin on the back. And I do put a little bit of resin in there as well, just to keep this separated. But that is that's it. All right. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a like, and subscribe and share if you would. Again, a little bit of my comfort zone here, my first video ever. But thank you so much. Questions, comments, please leave them. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye.